Hello everybody, that's me David, and today in this video I'm going to talk about the present continuous tense in English. So let's get started. We use the present continuous for the actions that are happening right now. For example, he's walking in the forest right now. We also use the present continuous for the actions that are happening around now, like they are looking for a job these days. It's also used for future plans and arrangements. For example, I'm meeting my friends tomorrow at 11. Now let's have a look at the formation. So we form the present continuous with the auxiliary verb to be in the present. Am is are, and plus the present participle of the main verb, which is literally the ing form of the main verb. So here are some examples, and let's have a look at them. Affirmative sentence. So the verb to be in the present, am, is, are, plus the main verb and the present participle form. Reading. I am reading. You are reading. He is reading. She is reading. It is reading. We are reading. You are reading. And they are reading. As for the interrogative form, like the question, simply the auxiliary verb to be in the present, am, is, are, and the subject pronouns, they just swap the places. Am I reading? Are you reading? Is he reading? Is she reading? Is it reading? Are we reading? Are you reading? Are they reading? Negative form is formed simply by adding not to the auxiliary verb to be. I am not, you are not, he is not, she is not, it is not, we are not, you are not, they are not. And as you can see, the main verb is in the present participle form. I'm not reading, you are not reading, he is not reading, she is not reading, it is not reading. We are not reading, you are not reading, and they are not reading. Now let's have a look at the spelling rules, how to add ing form to the verbs. So basically there are three cases. The first one, when the verb ends an E vowel. Take, for example, make, have, and etc. So as you can see, whenever you add ing to the verbs ending with E, we just simply drop final E and add ing. Taking, making, having. So as you can see, final E in the main verb is dropped out. Another case is consonant vowel consonant plus the ing form. For example, run, sit, hop. By adding the ing form, the final consonant is being doubled. For example, running, sitting, hopping. As you can see, the final consonants are doubled. Double N, double T, double P. Another case is IE plus ing. So the cases when the verbs end with I and E and we add the ing form. For example, lie, die, and tie. So we just remove I and E and add Y and ing form. So I and E changes into Y. Lying, dying, tying. Lying, dying, and tying. So these are three very simple basic rules that you need to know in order to conjugate something in the present continuous tense, or in order to have good spelling skills. And finally, I would like to emphasize on the stative verbs. So there are a couple of verbs in English that do not take the ing form, so which means that they cannot express things that are peculiar for present continuous, like happening right now or happening these days, or happening while, for example, we're speaking. So they can't show any continuous actions. These verbs are basically divided into following categories: possession, like have, own, possess, belong, consist, include, involve, and etc. Feelings, like love, like, hate, adore, and so on. Mental state: know, understand, realize, remember, and so on. And also we have some other categories like seem, fit, depend, cost, weigh, measure, and so on. So what do they mean? If we have the stative verb, it means that we can't use them in the present continuous tense, as I have already mentioned above. For example, we can't say we are knowing each other because the verb to know is a stative verb, so it does not have the ing form. So that's why we should transfer and change this sentence into present simple by simply removing the auxiliary verb to be and also the ing form. So instead of saying we are knowing each other, we should say we know each other. And instead of saying the flower is smelling nice, we just should say the flower smells nice. And instead of saying he's remembering his childhood, we just simply say he remembers his childhood. So this was the end of my presentation. Thanks for watching, and I hope that you enjoyed this very short video. Thank you and goodbye.